And it all comes down to this. 3 games left, but the last 2, they don't matter. Win or draw today, and the league's ours. Let's get to it. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Doug, and welcome back to the title decider on the Journeyman. And here we are. We're getting straight into it today because we have this game to get through, plus end of season stuff and whatever else we need to do in terms of games. This is today's lineup. There is one change, and it's because James Scott's just picked up a knock, so he won't be fit for this game. Kemp shall come out of the bench because he'll be one of our wing options, with Smalley being our second choice striker here because McGrath is just not good enough. And the rest of the team is as exactly what you would expect. Let's not mess around. Let's get straight into this game against Huddersfield. Realistically, the other results do not matter. This is only one that really matters. It's up to us what we do here today. We do this and we win a league that we were never, ever expected to win in a million years at the beginning of the season. Hell, I didn't even think we were going to make playoffs when this league started. And it became apparent quite quickly that we were one of the better teams in this league this year. And that is the surprise. The other game, should we wish to look at it, does include Oxford. But I can't remember who they're fucking playing, so we'll need to look on the fixtures when they come up. They are away to Sheffield Wednesday, so that is a game that we'll keep one eye on, but it's not that important compared to the rest. Huddersfield have quite an empty stadium, but I guess they're in League One. Wasn't that long ago in the game over 2029, 2030. 2029, I think, they were a Premier League side and battling out to win the Championship, so they are dropped down a little bit. There's a few teams here that I would class as League One sides. You've got Sheffield Wednesday, you've got Huddersfield, who've just went 1-0 up through a stupid fucking goal to lose from us. Poor play, poor defending, and then the goalkeeper gets bastarded and nutmegged. Somebody came to me wanting a contract with Said Talbot at the end of the season. Can't remember who it was. Negro get completely done. McCarthy doesn't go over in time, and Mannion just sells himself. Oh, it's 1-0 Huddersfield. And now it does matter about what we do. The other game, sorry. I mean, there's still another 2 games after this, but what we do not want is our form to start dropping again at this point in the season. We need to start getting back into it, and back into it as soon as humanly possible. Oh no. I'm going to demand more already. Because, right, we've got the ball. Nyland gets it to Watson. Tries to play it over to Skendrize. Does, plays it through for Verkuttenen. Verkuttenen's 1-on-1, and he's missed. Where's that a save? Oh, if there was somebody in our team going through 1-1, I would have fancied him to score it. It's been a save. McCarthy with the corner, though, so we know we ain't scoring from this. Oh, look, we didn't score from this. Watson, though, still has the second ball, but it's going to end the highlight in a minute. Oh, Nyland, though, gets it to Watson. Puts it in his right foot, back to Wayne Payne, back to Watson. He's got the space, tries to cut around the defender and the goalkeeper, but it's a save. I think hell of somebody. I don't give a damn. It's out for a corner. Wayne Payne, can he get an in-swinger into somebody on our side? No, and we don't win the second ball. It's the end of the highlight. Still 0-0 in the other game at the moment, which is bonus. Wayne Payne gets it to James O from this throw-in to Kitching. Watson, Nyland, Robinson, Kitching, just keeping possession, nothing too risky, easy pass over to Stefan Negru, gets it loose, Robinson, plays it McCarthy, first time ball to James, first time ball to Verkuttenen, Skenderaj, I think he's offside, he is. We're definitely dominating the ball, but we're not really creating too many chances at the moment. McCarthy, though, with this throw in. Gets it for Kutunen. Cuts it back to Nyland. First time ball to James. Pass it to Watson. Takes a touch. And Watson gets the goal. It's his 9th of the season. And that equaliser puts both our hands back on that title. Fucking hell. It's 1-1. And the other game is 0-0. So right now we are 10 points clear. Skendrad should have done much better with that chance. But I think he might have been offside again. Not too bothered though. 2 minutes injury time here at the end of the first half. Can we keep it at 1-1? Oh, fuck me. We can't. Look at Fletcher with a fucking header. We go in at half time 2-1 down. I cannot fucking believe this. He's offside. He's offside. He actually plays the wrong ball. You can see the run of Verkutteren, so I don't know why he turns inside. That is the pass there. Poor decision making from Skendrad. Let me just thrash my fucking arms. As we start the second half, there's no point making any changes. We don't really have any changes, I feel, to make at this point in time. None that's really going to be worthwhile for us. Oh, Payne, though, gets forward to Watson. It'll be unusual for us to get a goal from a kick-off highlight, so I'm not too worried about this just now. Let's look at the other games when we can see them. Skendrad gets the ball in Nyland. To Lewis Robinson on his left foot to Watson. He is left-footed, Robinson. Watson swings that into the back post. Verkutteren with the header, but it's well over. It's still 0-0 in the other game, so right now we are still winning the league. I think I might have just seen a goal for Sheffield Wednesday, but I'm not sure. We're going to take off Skendrad, and I think I'm going to put Woodward up front, actually. Mannion's having an awful game, but he's one player we can't sub off. Nyland now. To Watson. Bad ball. They've intercepted that too easily. Now it's about us defending, which we don't do. Fletcher gets him by our two defenders. There's a lot of space. Ali has a space. And it's a corner now. Change has happened. Skendrad came off for Thomas Woodward. In fact, Verkutteren's going to go up top as an advance forward. Watson will go on the right hand side as a winger. We'll do that little change actually. I didn't think of that. I forgot that Verkutteren plays a striker. Woodward gets a clearance in though. We are now just holding on, it feels like. Oh, good block by the defender. That would have been 3, and that would have been game over for us if that went in there. I don't think we'd have been able to come back from that. Good header away by Kitching. Oh no, it's 0-0. I must have seen the 1 for the Stevenage game. Wayne Payne to Woodward. Inside to James. Plays over the top for Watson. Left-footed effort, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Comfortable save, but good bit of play to be fair. Can't be too angry about that. We're now defending this free kick. Right to the back post. Negru heads it away, but nobody's out to pick up the second ball. Verkutteren, though, he intercepts off the player, but Nyland runs away from the pass. Good interception by McCarthy, who's going to keep going forward to Verkutteren. He's going to play it to somebody. Woodward. Gets James! Oh, I said it over. Oh, that was a chance. That was possibly the chance for us to get back in the game. Let's encourage the team. That's went wide. I'm assuming we are winning the league, even if the results stay as they are. It's still 0-0 in the other game. Verkutteren. Nyland with the free kick, they'll come off the wall. Verkutteren's now looking tired, but I don't care. McCarthy's hitting this in. We're not scoring from the initial ball in, so we need to hope for a rebound here. Falls to Woodward. Tries to play it back to Wayne Payne, but it's intercepted, and this is not going well. That's our encouraged shout just happening right now. Still 0-0 in the other game. It's 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Right now, we are winning the league. There's seconds left. 4 minutes left. 1 minute, sorry, of injury time left. Nyland with the free kick. Oh, it's a save. What a goal that would have been. It's a corner in the last minute. Can we at least get an equaliser here? Payne delivers it. Kitching! Liam Kitching with his second of the season. And that is the goal that will go down as the one that wins us the league. Fuck the Sheffield Wednesday goal. That goal right there from Kitching has just ensured that we are leaving as the League One champions. Unless we lose a goal here. Oh, thank God you intercepted that. Come on! I need to update the intro, but I don't care. Let's watch as McCarthy lifts the League One trophy. Oh. I can't breathe. Hey! Oh, yes. Back-to-back titles for us across 2 different clubs in 2 different countries. I will fucking take it. Absolutely brilliant. We're the fucking champions. 2 meaningless games now. Oh. What is that I have just won? I just got a trophy and I don't know what it was. You won a cup. You won a competition with domestic clubs or international teams from different nations. We have! Yay! Oh, wow. 10 points clear. 3 games. 2 games left, sorry. Buzzing. I am fucking buzzing. A league title that we did not expect to win, hands down. I didn't even think we'd make promotion this year. I feel expected just to build a squad over the next couple of seasons. And I still need to, but in a more drastic fashion than I thought. The pivotal tie was Exeter 5, Lincoln 0. I don't think it was. Oxford secured their playoff place. That is our best ever League One finish. Who's this? Taylor, who is a manager. He's a former Exeter manager and coach. I mean, honestly, board are absolutely delighted we've won the league. So am I. So am I. Praise. We are crowned champions. And all of my current plans and scoutings and anything like that matter not a fucking jot. Because we're going at the championship next season. It's 10 in-game days till Burton. It's a meaningless game. Do we just come back for the post-season stuff? The end-of-season stuff? So I don't know, maybe? What is the next 2 games? They're meaningless games, though, that's the thing. Burton, who are 4th, Notts County, who are already relegated. Let's come back for the end of season stuff. We'll see who play of the year, all that stuff was, and we'll have a final look at the squad before we talk about next season's plans, I guess. So join me in a minute. We'll go over the last 2 games that we played, and then we'll talk next season's plans. See you in a second. And we're back. Let's have a look then at the last couple of games. So we won. We drew again 0-0 with Burton. We just didn't score. We created good enough chances, we just didn't get it. in the back of the net. In the last game of the season, we won 1-0 with a goal from Yasin Verkutteren. We're now just kind of waiting to get to the end of season stuff, to be honest. That's kind of what we're waiting for. This was our lineup for the last game of the season. I guess nothing overtly exciting there. There's a few guys who wanted new contracts. So Mannion, Kitching, Woodward. I think I promised them I'd sit down with them at the end of the season and discuss new contracts with them. Which I actually don't mind doing, to be fair, but one or two of them probably won't be happy with the contract status I'm going to offer them. But it is what it is. I don't really have any intention of leaving the club this summer, but with our reputation being 3 stars with what we've just done, we may actually get offered a couple interviews during the summer, which if we do is fine. I have staff stuff I need to deal with as well. We've got coaching staff out of contract, we've got new coaching positions I need to fill, loads of stuff kind of going on that way, which I'll do myself. Away from here, we've got scouts we can get and things, so there's going to be a lot of changes, potentially, definitely backroom staff level. We've got guys out of contract who'll be leaving, probably guys will end up selling, to be honest. All the loan players will be going back, so it could be quite a big revamp in the summer, which, in my opinion, if you really want to comfortably sit and stay in the championship, we're going to need to do. So, a lot of stuff to be done. It's just more a case of what we can actually do. We've seen it in the summer where we did struggle to get a couple of positions filled, and it's kind of why we ended up with maybe not the best options at certain places. Like, I wouldn't say Godswill was the best right back. We couldn't get anyone better than McCarthy. I think, Guinness Walker, not amazing in that position. The couple of loans we managed to get and things. It's not been ideal, but it is what it is. I'm hoping it's not Saturday before we get to the stuff that I've just came back early. I just don't want to come back during the stuff where we're seeing sign of the season and still hadn't actually shown you. The last couple of games, we haven't even had a squad meeting or anything. We've just been scouting people that are out of contract in the summer. So far, none that's actually come up has been one oh yeah, we'll definitely go for this dude. None of that's happened yet. Which is a bit of a concern for me, but, it is what it is on that regard. I think, for me, one of the issues we have is, so right now there's interest in Skenderid, right? So, West Brom are interested in him. He should be doing better. He has the pace that we need. His finishing and composure is really good. What's that? 14 goals, 3 assists. That's 17 goal contributions in 48 games. It's okay. It's not amazing. He probably should have been performing better than he was. James Scott the coach's opinion of him has dropped drastically. He's actually somebody who I'm kind of hoping to move on in the summer. I generally think we might have to go for a full revamp. Initially, I think we need to go for just key players first. No one to come in as backup or second choice. Anyone that we look at is going to have to be somebody who is coming in to be first choice in whatever position they're in. Also, the first position in my head that comes to mind is goalkeeper. But there's so many others. Realistically, there's so many others that we could. Right now, Lewis Robinson, we have Lewis and Darren Robinson, who for the League One would have been perfect for the Championship. I wouldn't say neither are particularly the best for first choice, but I'm hoping and kind of assuming that there'll be a fair few clubs in the Championship whose squad consists of mainly League One level players. So we might get away with it, but it's once I kind of want to wait and see who's definitely going, who's definitely staying in terms of guys. And not even that, because we'll need to filter out guys whose contracts are up and whose loans will be up. Filter them out, see what the squad looks like from that, and then really try to figure out where we're going to go and attack, where we're going to approach. Because right now, I think we are going to. I mean, our depth isn't great either, so there's a lot of stuff that we're going to need to work on. And it's not going to be a lot of time to do so. Then you need to factor in the fact that some of the guys are wanted, but we might be able to use that advantage. So he's 26 years old, playing close to his full potential, arguably our best centre half. But will he be good enough to make that jump up as a first choice player in the Championship? Maybe not, but what he could do, I say we got him for anywhere between 800,000 to like 1.5 million, right? I don't think we'll even get 800,000. Say we did, well, could we use that fund to go with something else? You know, McCarthy's looks like he's going to go to Oxford. He has a choice to move on now. But James, for example, he has interest from Brest in League 2. But we can maybe get a couple million for him, or let's say we get 2 million for him. Can we use that 2 million to help further the team somewhere else? Possibly, you know. It's going to be, I think, trying to just utilise the best we can. If I could get 3 million for Skenderaj, he's gone, by the way. But once the squad is looking like what it looks like, so who's... Get rid of unavailable. Who's on long-term deals? So McCarthy, Walker, Cole, Burns. So they're all going, plus all the guys on loan, right? So just get them 11 players out of that team. And there's what we're left with. So this is the squad I now need to look at and go, what are we doing? Because that, it's not a lot to work with. It's really, really fucking not. He's got another year. So they're fine for backup options. Mannion we will negotiate a new deal with, which is fine. I've got no issue keeping both Kitchen and Woodward, but that is the squad we've got to deal with. It's not great. It's not a great depth of squad. Of course, we'll probably will utilise the loan market again, absolutely. I'm hoping we can get a couple of first choice players from Liverpool on loan. That would be the optimum for us. I feel we've missed out on selling Wayne Payne. His value now is only at max 800,000. Looks like he's playing close to his full potential. He's 21 years old. Who's really going to want to make the move for him? I don't know. So I think we've maybe missed out on moving him on, but that's fine. I mean, the only team that was interested with him in January was Stockport, so I wasn't moving him on there either, but the summer might have been the best time where we decided to keep him. But we'll live with that. If that's an issue, then we'll live with it. He's decent enough as an option for us there. But again, we now need a new left back, so do we then go, okay, let's decide to then bring in a first choice there? That's something we need to do. We need to figure out what FFP is going to look like. The team's not coming back till 25th of June. So end of next season, we'll avoid relegation if we can. It's required. So we will potentially get sacked again, and then just work to become an established team. Okay, that's fine. So you want us to play possession, attack, and football that makes most set pieces and high tempo pressing. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of some of the stuff I wanted to do anyway. We're not developing anyone through the youth system. We'll accept that. So I think we're going to have a work out with this, and I'll need to actually sit. Weirdly, I've got my notebook that I keep for, notes on what happens between recordings, episode names, the death count for Dark Souls over on Twitch. But you're going to build it. Why are you going to build a new stadium? In the main decision, bigger accommodate crowd due to high demand of tickets. Okay. There'll not be a smooth process. It'll take some time before any plans can be finalised. Okay, so everything's to be confirmed. Garden our last season. What? Sorry. What is it you want to discuss? Try to achieve a higher grade for academy setup. Yeah, you absolutely should be doing that. It shouldn't be something you should be asking me about. That's fine. We aim to make the necessary apply for a youth academy to be classified a level 3 setup. Honestly, right now that's all over my head. I don't think I've seen that setup before. I don't think it's that way in any other nation. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll need to sit and properly plan out the summer where we're going to look to go to try and sign for, where we're strong, where we're weak. Right now we just don't look strong anywhere. But we need to see what depth we potentially got. Try and figure out what we're available from Liverpool to us. is going to be key as well. I would love to get Verkutteren back, but I just have a feeling that one won't be possible because he's already been at loan at us. I don't know if it's something that you've maybe noticed, but in this game, this version of this game, I've noticed that loaning somebody back for a second season has been a struggle. It's not something that seems to happen as often, if at all. So it's something we'll need to see. None of the guys we're scouting just now look good enough. Which is another issue. Are we going to do the end of season stuff? Seriously. So yeah, once that's in play, we'll know what's happening. And I'll properly plan it. Sago is a person we looked at. Who was a player we actually scouted, yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be a tough pre-season, I think. I worry about the state the squad will be in by the time the league kicks off. I don't think it's going to look good. I don't think it's going to look pretty at all. None of these lads look good enough. Have you developed any? Shortlist them. We'll keep an eye on Bailey Rice. Fuck. None of these guys look good enough. Again, we scouted the whole of the top Scottish League for guys who are out of contract in the summer. I expect any would be good enough. Let's hope one or two could be. But anyway, so I think the summer... I can't remember what exactly we did in the summer this year. Let's have a quick look at that. Transfer history. I mean, we spent 3.4 million in transfers. We brought in 6.25. Not that I can take any claim for most of that. I wasn't here for the time. But who did we bring in by the end of the summer then? So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we brought in fucking hell. We brought in 16 players in the summer. We're genuinely could be looking at that again, if not more, just to try and have a squad together that's going to be good enough. It's not going to be easy. It's just not going to be easy at all. Dean Forbes is on the transfer list, but for 3.6 million, I ain't signing him. I don't care who's losing trust me just now. We're just trying to get to the actual, stuff where you can see the end of season stuff. So yeah, I don't really know what the summer's going to look like at all. Especially because I know, for example, in England, the contracts run out in June, where in Scotland they run out in May. So there's going to be a bit of time before we get free transfers. So I think probably between now and the end of May at the very earliest. I don't know actually when the window opens, but we'll probably spend most of our time just scouting. And then once we've done that, then it'll be a case of, is there anyone we can pick up in frees? We're going to have to make the best of free transfers. We're going to have to make the best of the loan market. We'll need to see what FFP says about our budget. I don't know if the rules are different between, each league. I mean, yeah, I'd be surprised. You can't really be unhappy with me at the moment. Again, just not good enough. Just not good enough. Oh yeah, there's actually still League One games going on. That might be why we're not seeing end of season stuff. It's playoff semi-finals. Stockport versus Huddersfield then. Nice. Very nice. Stockport were like us. We were not in any way predicted to even be in the playoffs, I don't think. We've won. I don't know who came up with it. Must have been Oxford are coming up with us. Nice. I'm definitely on the curious end of some of what we need. Goalkeeper 1, right back 1, centre back question mark, left back 1. That's me just starting to write down positions we need to start at least looking for. I've no idea if we'll need any centre backs or not. That's definitely contingent on who goes, I think. Although I would maybe like one definite player in there, but we'll worry about it. Who's this? Oh, physios and stuff, right? Okay. Somebody's getting all the youth staff put together. I'm not bored. When are we getting this end of season shit? Honest to God. My squad's already away on fucking holiday. And I apologize, this isn't the most exciting part of an episode. I will be honest. But yeah, no, I may just go away just now and I'll come back for the actual end of season shit. Because right now nothing is happening. Yeah. Honestly, we've lost like a month of preseason, me just simming to get to here. So it's end of season review. Let's have a look at it. Out of our new arrivals, here they all are. Why has he got a star? How is he the signing of the I'm sorry, but I have liked Nyland. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist, 14 appearances. That's nice. He is not the signing of the season. I am sorry. Okay? He is not in the slightest. But there is the results. Huddersfield won the... Oh my god. Playoffs. I could not think of that. They won the playoffs, which I kind of like to see when the third team wins it, because I always feel they kind of got hard done by when, like, they finished third, but then the team in sixth wins the playoffs. Like, damn. Our stadium was 96% full, which is awesome. So our biggest win was a 5-0 win over Lincoln. Our match to remember was a 2-0 win over Stoke. And the goal of the season was Darren Robinson's Thunder Bastard. Nice. But this is maybe where it gets a bit more interesting. So, the only thing that's happened since I was here a second ago was Alfred Doyle got a contract extension automatically because he got promoted. So, our overall sponsorship deal was for $253,000. Our most notable deal was a 3-year deal worth $290,000. Our sponsorship has went from $1,117,000 to $1.19 million. Our broadcasting revenue last season was $464,000. This season that's just finished, it was $605,000, which is awesome. I think a big part of that's probably an FA Cup run. And I'm assuming the exact same here for the next 3 ones. So our corporate and hospitality last year was $484,000. This year was $587,000. Our competition prize money last year, wow, was $83,000. This year, $856,000. That is 10 times bigger. Wow. Our match day commercial and retail last year was $482,000. This year it was $576,000. And our merchandise sales was $306,000. Our lineup for the season, our best 11. Actually, a bit of a surprise for 2 positions. So in goal was Mannion, back 4 of McCarthy, Negru, Kitching, and Payne. This is the 2 that surprised me. Ledson, not as much, but Darren Robinson is. I mean, Ledson only made 10 appearances in the league. Wow, I thought he played a lot more. Darren Robinson played more than I thought. He made 25. Wow, okay. And then Verkuren, James and Woodward and Scott up front. Can't argue with any of that. I mean, 8, 13, 10 and 25 goals. Just outstanding. So, we won Manager of the Year as well for League One. But our Fans Player of the Season is James Scott, which I understand. Our Young Player of the Season, Wayne Payne. Totally understand. Signing of the Season, I completely disagree with. I think you've got to look at Verkuren. I think you've got to look at Woodward. I think you've got to look at Negru or Kitching. I think you've got to consider even Smalley or Watson. Like, I would not have had him in sign of the season. Goal of the season was Darren Robinson. As we said, our top goal scorer with 25 goals was James Scott, but he just drifted off at the end of the season. Most assists, surprisingly, is Jason McCarthy. Our most player of the match was James Scott. Highest average rating was Joe Smalley, but I've seen a few players who got that 71. And our most passes completed per 90 is Nyland, which I expect will be the case next year as well. There we go. And that is us. Did anyone make the best 11? Let's actually look at the best 11. So this is the best 11 overall, correct? Yeah. So in goals is George Long. Our back four for that is McCarthy, Fitzwater, Diabate. Payne came in this year. Wilhoff King is still there. Cole still there. Kite is still there. Guys, well, Kite never did. Burns, Scott, and Smalley are the ones. Really, you played Smalley as a striker. Oh, so we played Scott as a striker. Interesting. Season review. We don't need to wear of them now. So receiving 250,000 for the FA Cup, which is cool. Yeah, awesome. So next season we'll be competing in the Championship. We need to do a lot of business this summer. If you've liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Who is your player of the season? Leave in the comments below. Who is your player of the season? And I'll catch you tomorrow when we begin a new season. Bye for now.